well, you're a veteran, and they were also disabled, so they actually don't require a down payment. And when I told them that, they were like, "Wow, really? No one ever told me that." So I helped them right off the bat.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining us. Just the Tip Tuesday. We've got a little guest star co-host here today. One of our top mortgage ambassadors, David,
How y'all doing, everybody?
and me, Garrick. Of course, Greg is in Canada. Couldn't be here. Didn't want to make time for me or us today, so we're just doing our own thing. David is out of our Costa Mesa office. He's on the front lines helping customers every single day. And we're just going to talk about some things that David wants to talk about. So what do you got going on, David?
Yeah, just want to say that it's been an amazing experience here, and every day I just love helping clients and educating them on the best mortgage advice and the best terms available to them, and just making sure that they're helped out, man. Just answering any questions that they may have. I get a ton of questions every day, and I just try my best to assist everybody.
Like what? Let's talk about some questions.
Um, well, today I actually had a client. They were a veteran, and they were trying to get pre-approved for a new home, and they had some issues with a down payment. And so I told them, well, you're a veteran, and they were also disabled, so they actually don't require a down payment. And when I told them that, they were like, "Wow, really? No one ever told me that." So I helped them right off the bat. They were going to have to put down around 14 grand, and now they won't because they're a disabled veteran. And yeah,
That's
so
huge. I don't think a lot of people realize like the benefits with being a veteran or a disabled veteran, active duty military, any of those. The major difference is everybody kind of has VA benefits for a purchase, so you can get a home with as little as zero down, $1 down. Same with refis if you're doing a streamline or an IRL, but there could be funding fees associated with VA loans depending on whether you're a wartime veteran, how much time you've served, whether you're retired, whether you're disabled, all these different factors. So occasionally on a refinance, or if you're using your VA benefits for additional use or additional time, say you had a VA loan and then you sold that house and a couple years later you're going to go buy another home and use your VA benefits, there could be a funding fee there because you're using your VA benefits for more than the first time, a second time, third time. Same thing if you're doing a refinance, but if you're a disabled veteran, it's state by state. Most states it's I believe it's 20% or higher. You actually don't have to pay any of those funding fees. So you could do like an IRL, which is an income or an interest rate reduction refinance loan specifically for the VA, which we do a lot of, and it's just to reduce the interest rate. There's no appraisal required. Whatever the closing costs with us, because we don't charge any fees, which most lenders or other brokers charge a large fee for VA loans, sometimes 1% on government loans. $400,000 loan has a $4,000 fee, but we don't here, so it's just title, escrows, and there's no appraisal, so it saves you money there. But David, what are some wins that you've had this past week? What are some customer stories that you'd like the world to know?
Some wins. Well, I've had a client that I've been working with for around 3 months. They've been trying to purchase a home, and we originally pre-approved them. I got him pre-approved for his home, and we had a good interest rate for him and everything. And for some reason, he decided to work with another lender. So he stopped answering the phone for me and completely went dark. And I just kept in contact with him. I just kept messaging him every day, calling him, leaving him messages. And he actually came back around 2 weeks after and said, "Hey, this other lender, they're not as diligent as you guys were. And I appreciate you contacting me every day. I actually want to come back and work with you guys." And so I was very happy. I was like, "Thank you so much. I'll be glad to assist you." We got his file back up, and we have him working. And we actually came up with another issue with the same client because
This is a big issue.
Yeah.
This is a big issue that David deserves a hand for. We had this client, and we needed some tax returns. We need some tax information, which is sensitive, but it also could be really huge. I think the most taxes we've received, like 670 some pages for taxes. People own a lot of companies, have a lot of rental properties. We have to see all that if you want us to use that income. And we have a full income department that'll review it, and you can add back certain depreciations. You can offset certain business losses. There's a lot that goes into it. It's not just like show me line whatever of your tax return. So we know that it can be a bit tedious, and we don't always request it. If you're just a W-2 employee and you're just using W-2 income, not a problem. If you have 6 rental properties and you have some ownership equity in some different companies, and you have, you know, a pretty large Schedule C or which would be a tax filing, or K-1, which is a partnership form, a partnership agreement for taxes, we need all those. We need to look at them. So this particular customer was like, that is way too much. I don't want to deal with that. It's going to be a headache. It's private information. And David said, that's not a problem. We have some technology that allows you to log in and pull your documents, and you don't have to send them to us. You don't have to do anything. You can pull your tax transcripts straight from our portal using your login credentials. So within a few minutes, this customer went on there, did it. We had his full tax transcripts for 2 years.
Directly from the IRS.
Directly from the IRS. Secure, no fraud, lender's happy, David's happy, and most importantly, the customer's happy. So great job on that. That was a big win for us. It was something that we've been working on for a while. You know, we have a tech team that works diligently, and we have
Shout out to you guys.
all kinds of stuff that we're always trying to improve the process for the customer. I think the more that we're in the industry, we're starting to realize the thing that people hate the most is not knowing what's required to get a mortgage. It feels like they're just taking down a rabbit hole, and you keep asking for more documents every week, and then they just get stressed out. It's a tedious process, but they want that house.
Yeah.
That's the carrot at the end of the tunnel. So,
And a lot of people don't have their tax returns on hand. You know, it's not something that you just bring to work with you every day. It may be lost in their email, or they may have to go and file their taxes. But with the new technology that we've integrated with the IRS, they can just log in, and it pulls everything for them instantly. And so, you know, it saves the client a lot of time, a lot of hassle, saves them a lot of stress. They don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to make sure, oh, did I forget to fax one page out of all 30? You know, everything just comes in one full file. And
it's easy. Takes a few minutes.
Shout out to our tech team. Thank you for that. The importance of technology, that's really what separates us from a lot of other companies, and that's why I enjoy being here so much, because we're changing the industry. You know, I don't have to make 5 different copies of my tax returns and talk to 5 different lenders and then get 5 different terms. I can just go to, you know, you can just come to us and we'll do all of that for you.
Let's talk about your dogs. How many dogs do you have?
I have 4 dogs.
4 dogs.
Yeah.
What do you do with these dogs?
Actually, 5.
5 dogs.
I have 1 being flown to me in a couple of days.
What do you do with them?
I breed French and English bulldogs.
Yeah, we hear about it a lot.
Yeah, Calabasas Kennels is the name of my kennel.
Yeah.
I've been breeding dogs for a year now. My aunt has been breeding dogs for around 15 years. She breeds pit bulls, French bulldogs, English
Do you have any
bulldogs.
technology that you use to breed the dogs?
I use Instagram. So our Instagram is Calabasas Kennels.
That is a lot of work, I feel like. Like, I don't have a dog. Me and Greg, Chris is with us too now. We don't even have, like, a plant. Well, we do outside. But we don't have any pets. We don't have any kids in the U.S. No, I don't have any kids. I take that back. I don't have any kids anywhere in the world. There's other people that have family in Canada. I do not. And you have 5 dogs.
Yeah. Well, shout out to my mom. You know, my mom takes care of the dogs. I pay for it, but you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't be able to do it without her. I'm a proud dad. I'm a proud father. My dogs make me happy. They make everybody happy. Actually, you should check out Calabasas Kennels. Cute puppies. I'm actually.
I've never seen them. They never come to the office.
I can bring them tomorrow.
Nope.
Well,
we'll have a bring your dog to work day, like in a few years. We'll get that sorted.
In a few years.
All right, so yeah, that's great. Recap VA, tons of benefits there. We're going to talk more about VA in the future because there's so many different kind of scenarios and things that we can do. But essentially, if you haven't used your VA benefits ever, you could get a house for, you know, literally next to nothing. Or if you have used your VA benefits and you're in a higher rate because they told you to put less money down, or your credit score is a little lower, or whatever the case may be, and you made payments on those. Typically, it's about 12 payments you want to make or have to make before you can do an IRL. But you can save significant amounts of money. I mean, we save customers between, it's a lot. You know, if you look at 1% on an interest rate for, let's say, even a $300,000 loan, over a 30-year term, it's, you know, thousands and thousands. It's somewhere, I don't know what the actual number is. We'll figure it out and we'll put it below us. It'll come right here.
And
Live.
We'll drop it down.
I'm gonna guess. What do you think it is? We'll see how close we are to the real number.
How much?
$300,000 mortgage. You reduce the interest rate by 1%. How much does that save you over the full 30 years of the loan? Dollar amount.
That 30 grand.
30 grand? I'm gonna say 130 grand.
Well, yeah.
You're probably right.
How much is it?
60.
60
From
grand
4% to 3%.
for a $300,000 loan, 30 years amortized. 60 grand.
60 grand in savings. And so, you know, if you just look at it month
don't think I've
by
ever been
month,
that wrong.
It may not be a lot, but when you look over the life of your loan, it's really a lot of money that you're saving. A lot of people look
Are you
past
sure that math is right?
Yeah, 4% over 30 years is 515.
Christopher's our math wizard.
3%.
He has a
over 30
degree
years is 455.
in mathematics from
Pretty
Pepperdine.
sure that's 60 grand.
He's wearing his headset right now. I don't think he's making any phone calls, but he's always ready. ABC.
always
Always be
closing.
calculating. He's our math guy. He calculates. This is my quant. He doesn't even speak English. He's just my quant. Anyways, yeah, I think it was great. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We're going to be doing more VA stuff. Ask us specific questions about that. Don't ask us questions about the dogs. Ask David questions about the dogs if you have any. And if you have any questions about our technology, some things that we're creating, how to use it, you want to check it out, definitely let us know. Hopefully we'll have Gregor Rice back here next week.
Have happy holidays.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe and let us know what you think, because we want to know what you think. Have a great day. Happy holidays. See you later.